Drop it. Drop it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Pops and Drops podcast. On this week's episode, we have In the Works, who's been DJing in Portland for about a year and a half. She just got off of direct support for Mandy at 45 East. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing great. Yeah.
Good.
So just kind of want to dive in, get to know you a little bit better. How did you first get into DJing?
Yeah, so growing up, EDM was always like my thing. It always was my escape. How I expressed myself, and I didn't even know it was electronic music until I realized other people didn't really like it. And so I realized it was kind of like a weird kid thing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna embrace that. I really like that vibe. So I just kept going and going, finding more music, and I decided, you know what? After being in band and choir, I think I just want to DJ other people's music and make other people understand like what I'm going through, because I know everyone feels alone sometimes, and it's just nice to be able to communicate in a way that may not be like through words, through dance or through music and sound.
Awesome. When you first got started, did you have like how did you get started? Did you have like a mentor, or what really got you going?
Yeah, so my partner actually got me to go past that point, my partner Lance, and we both wanted to start DJing. We both had been to some shows together, started promoting, and we're like, what if we just did the dang thing and we got some controllers and we just learned how to do it? So I would say he's probably been the person who's been the most supportive and mentored me the most.
That's awesome. Having a supportive
Yeah.
partner is very important.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a really cool name. How did In the Works come about?
So funny story, it's two pieces. So the first part, we were just at an afters, hanging out, whatever. I just hopped on the decks. Like I was the only girl who was like, hey, I want to hop in the decks. And everyone was just kind of like, oh, hey bro, dabbing each other up. And, as a female Asian in Portland, it's kind of like, oh, what is she doing? I'm like, what if I was like the first female Asian to kind of go out and be like, hey, like we're just as good as you, and like we're equal to you. And I just wanted to like go out there and be like, just prove something, even though it wasn't really something that like, someone asked me to do. I just felt like going and doing it, and just seeing how far I could go. So I hop on that deck of the afters, and someone's like, wow, you're really good. What's your DJ name? And I'm like, I have no idea. It's In the Works. And she's like, nice to meet you, In the Works. It's so amazing to see another female on the deck. And I was like, oh, what? Now they're all gonna call me In the Works. And then the second part, I mean, I feel like everyone is imperfect, so going off of that, I was like, In the Works, I don't need to be perfect, but I'm gonna do my best every time I have a gig, every time I play a show, whether it's, telling a story or like it's someone's birthday and we're celebrating someone, just having that like second, like, yeah, I got my name from an afters, whatever. But honestly, we're all in the works and just like striving to be better, trying to be better, and letting other people feel like they have a platform to come be themselves and do the same.
It's all a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about growth.
Mhm.
That's cool. Where do you draw like your inspiration from outside of music? Like, do you bring
Mhm.
any of that into your sets?
Yeah, I would say, there's quite a few sets that I freestyled. So for me, I'm like, just wing it, just do it. There's a lot of sets I'll plan, from start to beginning or start to end, from the beginning to end. And other times, just, how the crowd can be, how the venue can be, how the event and night or whatever day is going. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm just going to wing it, like no one's really liking the song. Let's just switch it up. What if people don't really like the song? You know what, whatever. Play the song, everyone loves it, so from that point I can adjust. And so with I feel I'm very carefree, like I'm a very free spirit. And so when it comes to DJing, I definitely bring a lot of that into my sets, like, switching it up. Maybe the energy isn't where it needs to be. Maybe the dance floor needs to move in a certain way. Maybe the event isn't exactly where we want it to be, and I can bring it to where it needs to go. So,
Yeah, reading
yeah.
the room. That's the key to making sure
Mhm.
that the set goes well. Um,
For sure.
did you read the room at 45, or how was that?
Oh my gosh, I felt like the room was reading me. Had no idea how it was gonna go. I planned a perfect set. I was so nervous, and I just wanted it to go really well. And I get up there. And honestly, my set ended 15 minutes. The set list I had prepared had ended 15 minutes before I needed to go off. So
Yeah.
from there, I definitely, I winged it a little bit and everyone was going crazy. Like the lyrics and songs I had been choosing. I was like, what if no one sings? That inner doubt. I'm like, no, like we're gonna do it. They're gonna love it. And everyone starts singing like every song I'm playing. And that was really
Nice.
crazy for me.
Yeah. Was that your most memorable show, or do you have any other?
Yeah, I would say besides that one, that was obviously the big flagship, like, hurrah, I'm doing the thing, I'm DJing. One of my favorites would be New Year's Eve last year. That was when I really like started picking up steam there. It was like a K-pop New Year's Eve rave. And so I
Nice.
don't know if it was the first time they were like doing K-pop and EDM, but they're like, Michaela, we're marrying the two. Like, please, like let's do something. Let's do something about this. And I was like, okay, I'm down to be in the lineup. Well, it turns out I was playing like 11 to midnight. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is going to be awesome. And so I had this whole set planned out. I come in, there's so many people from different pockets. Elevate is where the event was. That was one of the first clubs I ever promoted at. So there was people from all different types throughout the last few years where I've been promoting and like hanging out. So all those people were there. And on top of that, it was just the regular crowd for the event.
Yeah.
So just having all those different people in my life, seeing me going up there in a packed out room, like that was the first time I was like, wow, like I can bring all these people together from so many different places and we all come together for music. Like that really shaped like how I like saw myself as a person and a DJ moving forward. So that was really influential for me.
It's like the clutch spot on New Year's Eve, 11 to
Yeah.
midnight. That's like that's the spot you want. Did you do like the
Definitely.
whole countdown and everything?
I let the DJ who was hosting the event do that, but I was like in the middle of a transition. They're like, "There's 5 minutes to midnight, 3 minutes to midnight." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So it was cool to like kind of like hands off and just be DJing, and not like worry about like emceeing and like crowd control and stuff like that. So that was really nice of them. But
Talked about winging it. Do you before you go in, how do you like structure your sets or plan? Do you plan it out, or do you just kind of like build a playlist?
Mm. It depends on the event. Sometimes, I know I'm playing all house, okay, so what's going on in the house realm? I kind of look through playlists here and there, like dig through some crates, so to speak, like SoundCloud or maybe, let's see what else. There's like DistroKid, Tidal, like there's a whole bunch of different stuff, you can pull from so many places. Sometimes it depends on the genre, like if it's house, I know plenty of people who send out their tracks and have like the emailing list, so I'll go through that. I have some friends like throughout different states, online where they're like, hey, like I just made this track. Do you mind rinsing it in your sets? So I'll really like pick and choose and really curate songs that people work really hard on, and they just want people to hear it. And
Yeah.
what's the reaction going to be? And like, is there anything you would recommend, And like, we don't know until we play it. We don't know how a track is going to sound until there's a crowd to play it to, even if it's 5 people, if it's 500 people. So I like to really pull tracks that people I know at least somewhat personally are working on and help them rinse it. And then that also gives me inspiration, to go from there. Other times I'll create a Spotify playlist or whatever, just something that I can do to kind of like look at and see what's my vibe, like where do I want my energy to go throughout the set, and then I'll go from there and build it in record box.
You talked about rinsing other people's songs. Do you produce yourself? Do you ever play any of your own?
I don't really play very much of my own music. I feel I'm still discovering my roots and my sound by playing others. I do have a couple songs I've released, but it's nothing crazy. It was just me messing around in a DAW. I don't even remember what I used to make it, but in the future, I'm hoping to hop back into that and make some other music.
Is there anything that you wish you knew before you started, like getting into the industry?
So many things. I would say one of the biggest things is there's no secret. Like there's no gatekeeping. And people I think today, especially with like social media and like the way people market themselves and how, firms are and managers and like bigger artists are all about, marketing and like the brand. You don't necessarily always have to brand yourself. Like I think the biggest thing I've learned, at least from others and people who have been in the game for a while, is to just stay true to you. Like be authentic. If you suck at producing, okay, maybe you're great at DJing, but you don't have to be a producer. If you suck at DJing, maybe you're great at producing and you can give your music to other people. Finding your strengths and really working on those instead of like trying to be someone or something you're not, if that makes sense. So yeah,
Big time.
definitely just work on the strengths. Like obviously there's some weaknesses you can get stronger at, but just kind of being like free flow with it. Like it's okay to not be everything all the time. You can just do the things that you're great at and get better at the things you're not. So
Yeah. Is that how you stay motivated? By going with the flow?
yeah, definitely. There's times where like I'm someone who likes consistency. And so, in the industry things aren't consistent. But that's the thing that is consistent, that there's inconsistency. So it's kind of it's kind of a thing. But I'm like, we don't know how this night or this event or this day is gonna go, especially as being a promoter. Before I started DJing and I still promote. But you're like, you know what? I get to hang out with cool people and I get to make a difference. So for me, I would say that's a big thing.
Have you met any one that you're like, I want to be on their playlist eventually, or not their
Oh my
playlist, but on
God. I haven't even thought
Congress?
that far.
the.
You don't have any like dream collabs or B2Bs that you want to do?
A dream collab. Oh, that's so crazy. Maybe Alley Cat one day.
That
Nice.
would be really cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would be so cool. Or I remember I promote for a White Rabbit group sometimes. I met Jaina and I thought she was so cool. So maybe Jaina one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be on our um, naughty list, direct support for Spaceman, next week. I'm really excited for that. How would you describe your sound to anybody who's planning on coming, or if they're going to come to another one of your shows? How would you kind of like pitch yourself to a potential audience?
Yeah, for me, I would say my style ranges so many different BPMs and genres, but for the most part, something you can expect from me is like the bass house vibe. So if it's like a house vibe, I'll do bass house all the way, tech house and bass house, maybe a little bit of techno. Especially because it's for naughty list, I'm thinking a lot of Christmas flips, so maybe some trap, maybe some 140 and some dubs, so that'll be fun.
Sick.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Super excited for that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna dress up?
Yeah, of course. I still don't know what I want to do, but I mean, I'm like, do I do something elfy? Do I do something naughty? Do I do a little bit of both? I don't know. We'll find out.
Do you have a message or a goal as an artist? Like, what do you want? Do you have a goal
Mm.
that like you want? What do you want the audience to feel when you're up there?
Up when I'm up there, I honestly am like so focused on like being present, trying to stay present because I get in my head so often. So like kind of like with that being like it's okay to like let go and just release and be present and dance and enjoy the sound and be together, with maybe people you don't know or people that you've known forever, just where we are right now. Like let's live and be in the moment, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I just close my eyes and move to the beat. I'm not even worry about too much what's around me. Only when,
Mhm.
the floor is open, though.
So true.
That's the best part, though, is
Mhm.
letting go. Both when you're an audience member and also when you're up on stage. When you let go
Definitely.
and you feel the flow, that's when
Mhm.
real magic happens.
For
Um,
sure.
do you have any other big shows coming up?
I don't think one is announced yet, but in February there's gonna be a USB check show that I'm gonna be a
Nice.
part of, so I'm excited for that. It's the same day as my birthday, so I was like, "Oh,
Sick.
let's go, fam!" And then actually, funny, I brought up New Year's Eve. I'm playing the same venue this coming New Year's Eve at Elevate for the K-pop rave. They're doing like a kawaii event, so it'll be super cute.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Awesome.
So are they
Yeah.
going to start doing the K-pop thing as an annual event?
I think so. Yeah,
That's
I hope
dope.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Our daughters are really into the K-pop Demon Hunters, I think it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be a little undertone there.
Yeah.
Dope.
I might dress up as Rumi. I don't know.
Do you have any advice that you would give to any of the younger DJs?
Mm,
Or if you could tell yourself something before you
don't
start?
be afraid to push yourself. Because once you're past your comfort zone, you'll realize you can do so much more than you thought you could.
Yeah, that's very true.
100.
It's kind of like that saying, you just have to start. You can't wait until you think that you're ready, because you're never really ready, until you actually get going. And you learn to be ready.
Yeah, he's got to jump in.
Exactly.
Jump
Psych
in.
yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you did with the learning to DJ. Just jumped right
Mhm.
into it.
Yeah, just do it.
Yep. Like, I already made this financial investment, and guess I have to do it now.
Yep, full send, full send.
Awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to having you next week on
you.
the naughty list. That lineup is sick. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait.
Have you been to Back to Earth before?
Not yet. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's an all-inclusive bar. It's very friendly. There is going to be a event going on 7 and 9 right before ours. So we'll go in and keep them around. But they have a little arcade area in the back,
Oh.
and
They have a whole wall of plants. They have
Ooh.
like a
Lots
live,
of oxygen.
like
Back to Earth. That makes sense.
they also have clouds that light up. It's pretty good.
What?
LED ones.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so cool.
It's a really sick space. It's going to be an awesome night.
Definitely.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being on, and we'll
Thanks for having me.
see you next week. It's going to be a blast.
Yay! Sounds good.
Awesome.
See ya.
See you later.